We are live. I'm starting the recording right now.
All right.
So let's see when it starts to record. Then we can start with the Q&A. I'm also already seeing some questions rolling in, so that's very good.
Yeah.
Maybe we can first introduce Nabil for the people that don't know. That's Nabil.
Yeah.
I gotten to know him as a very nice person and a very good trader. He had some really good results the past 4 years for Polaris Universal, and that's why he's the guy to do all the trades with Polaris. He also developed together with of course the developers the bot that was introduced yesterday. Yeah, so maybe Nabil, you can say some more things about yourself.
All right. Hey everyone. I'm really honored and happy to be here today. So as Mark has been explaining, we've been behind the bots that ImpulsX is offering. I have been a trader for a long time, for a while now, over a decade, and I focused on cryptocurrency and Bitcoin around 2015. I was introduced to it 2014, and the economic model in it was really very appealing to me. And I've been trading for the portfolio of Polaris Universal for the past several years, and we've been using a lot of strategies based on basically exploiting the certain dynamics in the market in order to consistently make those profits. And we created this bot based on our strategies, basically a set of criteria that we could feed to the bot, and basically it's doing is going to be following this proven and very consistent strategy. So maybe we see the questions here. Do you want me to answer the first question here? It's very interesting. Or should we go to something else?
No, yeah, thank you, Nabil, for your introduction. Yeah, I think we can already start with the questions, because I think a lot of people have questions about the bot.
Yeah.
So yeah, the first question is from Jan. What are the bot settings for letting winners run? For example, does price need to come down with a set percentage for the trade to be closed on auto, hoping for some big alt winners in the bull future?
Yeah,
so that's the question for Nabil.
All right, so it's we wanted it to be like normally we would sell like very partially with every pump and all that, and we keep moving the stop loss higher. This is the best way to let your winners run. But because there is a minimum trade that can be taken, like you can't take a trade less than $10, so we want most of the traders, the bots, the accounts that are connected to the bots, to take advantage of all the trades. So we're not doing specifically that. We're not selling fraction by fraction, but we're going to be selling like a third of the position or a half or a fourth at certain levels. The bot is programmed to do this. At some point it's gonna start selling, and the stop loss keeps moving higher. Generally, since the bot is looking at all the time frames, it's able to use the the lower time frames for the stop loss setting and all that. Is it?
Please,
I
need mute yourself.
And the pillow on it.
I'm muting the people because.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Okay, sorry about that, Nabil.
So basically, exactly, yeah, we like letting winners run is very important. Like in a few days, you can really like set the average, have a big effect on your yearly average just based on trading on a few days. So of course, the bot is taking that into account, and we're gonna, the results will speak volume basically, and you're gonna see that. And yeah, it's programmed to look at all over the place, so it's not gonna be only a few. It's gonna be all the alts that are listed in Eureka X.
Yeah, that might also be a question for a lot of users that I also got. is that the bot will only trade BTC USDT, but the bot will also look at other opportunities as well, right?
Yeah, definitely, exactly. It's just like at this point, when we launched the bot Monday, and most of the odds already rallied enough and all that. So I assume that's the reason why only Bitcoin so far. But yeah, let's
Yeah,
give
and
it a few
Bitcoin
days.
is yeah, sorry about that. Bitcoin is king. So when Bitcoin rallies, mostly Ether rallies as well, and some other Bitcoins
Yeah.
as well.
Yesterday was
Yeah.
both of them
So
played well, while others like Link and Vet who have been playing very well in the last week, they calmed down. So yeah, yesterday was that's basically I assume why the bot was focusing on Bitcoin.
okay. Okay, great. Thanks, Nabil. Let me see if we have any other questions. Yeah, Jan says, hope you're well, Mark. Yes, I will be well. Thank you, Jan. Just have some blood tests doing for an infection I got, but it will be okay. So thank you for the concern. If some more people have questions, you can unmute yourself, or you can ask the question in the chat. So please let them come, those questions.
Right.
No questions?
So we've been receiving like this complaint about we weren't really that clear on the beginning. We should have pushed a little more about that point. But yeah, the bot currently uses the whole balance, so it assumes that you're using that account specifically for the bot. So we're gonna add the feature of having two balances. So basically the balance of the bot, you're gonna send whatever you want to it, and you send to the USDT balance, of course, and you can keep the rest and use it normally in the exchange. It should be ready in the next 3 days, max 4 days, something like that.
Yeah, so like OKX, for example, they have this too. They have, for example, they have a wallet for spot trading and a wallet for margin trading.
Yes, it's gonna be.
And we're gonna have the same, but then we're gonna open up wallets for the bot. So all the balances that will be in the bot wallets will be used by the bot, and the balances that are in the non-bot wallets you can use for yourself to hodl or to manually trade, of course. So that's going to be the new setup, and it's going to be ready in a couple of days. That's what the developers told. So I think this is a very good step, because then you have all the controls over in your own wallets. So if anybody has any questions about that. Yes, I see Manos has a question. Manos. That covered my question of two balances, one for the bot and one for the non-bot. Thanks, Nabil. Okay. How's it going so far, Nabil, with the bot?
Yeah, so far it's been good. It's been open for a little bit over than 24 hours, and I think it's up a little bit over, around 1.5, maybe a little bit less than 1.5%. Probably with today, because I've been following it today. It's entered, it's a bit up, $200 or something on Bitcoin. But yeah,
Okay.
it's going as we want it. It makes sense. Like the entries make perfect sense. So yeah, all good.
Yeah, very good. Well, that's what we want. If you can have 1% per day, then we're happy.
Yeah, that would be.
That will be 30% a month, but I don't think that's very realistic. Maybe we have some months like that, but we have some less months as well. But overall, if we can get a profit of 10%, that would be very good, in my opinion. I don't know, how do you see that, Nabil?
Yeah, I mean, historically, for these same strategies that the bot is based on, for the last several years, the average was around 150% yearly. So you can see it's fluctuating around that area.
10-12% a month. Yeah. So I saw some users commenting on one trade. You have to see it in the broad spectrum. you cannot judge a bot by one trade. It's you have to see it in at least a few days, a week or a month, what it does, and then you can judge it well. So if we and at the end of this month, or at the end of the first month, we have a good. I'm gonna just mute everybody because.
So there, but I mean, like all the trades I think were profitable so far in the bot.
Yeah.
So what are they
Yeah.
complaining about?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't understand the trades. Didn't look at the trades very well. Because
There are gonna be
saw that
losses,
all
of course. I'm not saying many, of
Yeah.
course, but I mean, yeah, like that didn't happen yet, so I didn't understand.
No.
Yeah.
I think you commented actually on the guy's comment in the group, and you said no, but this is a winner. So I don't know what he was complaining about. So, but yeah, if it's all profit, okay, that's very good, but that's not realistic. Of course, we're gonna have some losers, but overall, it's gonna be a profitable bot. Yeah.
Exactly.
Sure.
Yeah. Basically, trading is about shifting the odds to your favor so that you're always taking out more than you put in, and having that, and it's gonna fluctuate around the 10% monthly or the 100% yearly at least. So that's what you would expect. Of course, that's the previous performance. So you can gauge with it what you can expect with this one. But yeah, it might be a bit more, and it might be more. I'm really positive about that. It might be more than what we did earlier.
Yeah, I'm positive too, of course, because it's our bot. Okay, we have some more questions.
We're a bit biased.
Are the bots making the same trades in everyone's account?
Yes.
Yes, they are. When the main account that the bot is operating on uses 10% of its capital to put in BTC, for example, all the accounts connected will do the same. So I don't know if you have anything to add to that, Nabil. That is about how it works.
Yeah, I
right?
think that's simple and wholesome. Yeah, we're trying to make it as simple as possible from the front end. So that's basically what happens. Just it copies the percentage, and yeah, you get to basically get yourself behind the bot and let it do everything, and you just enjoy those potential profits.
Okay. We have a question from Jan. The results were estimated to be about 10 to 12% monthly, right? Yes, that's right. Were those profits in the past made primarily in the previous bull market? And could we expect a higher percentage if we are entering a bull market?
That's an interesting question. Yeah. There wasn't really, like since the top of 2017, if we look at the macro level, we've been basically ranging. But yeah, in that kind of environment, this is what we've been making. So a raging bull market, maybe it's got to be more. That's why I said I'm a bit positive, especially with yesterday's break. So above 10.5, we can get into a really nice market environment, which would basically make the bots more profitable than other environments.
I think that answers your question, Jan. Martin has a question. Why can't I buy USDT in the exchange? Yes, you can. If you have any coin that has a USDT pairing, you can buy USDT. So if you have Ethereum, for example, you go into the Ethereum USDT pair, and there you sell your Ethereum for USDT. And that's the process how it works. He says, as I did not have USDT in the exchange on startup, I wanted to change my BTC to USDT. Now, due to the bot using my BTC, my problem was solved immediately. Okay, yeah, all right. So you didn't have to change that. Do I increase my funds in the exchange in BTC or better USDT immediately?
USDT, like, yeah. If you would, okay.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that like this bot is going to be based on USDT. So if we enter BTC and then from BTC we trade some other alts and then come back to BTC, at the end it's gonna come back to USDT. So that's the base fund. USD is the world reserve currency and the most used currency in the world. And as long as this is the case, we're gonna keep using it in this bot as the base fund. We might be like launching other bots that would be maybe based on BTC but this one is based on USDT. So the whole point is that you're gonna get more USDT.
Yeah, I think USDT is the easiest because you can trade in all kinds of alts, and USDT is always supposed to be $1, so your profits will be in dollars.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why we chose USDT, of course. Let me see. We have another question here from Teluzi. Is it correct that the bot took plus minus 10% for my first buy to trade? Yes. Do you have a Q&A for newbies, dummies like me? Do you understand the question, Nabil?
No, let me just do something. Okay. What was the question?
Is it correct that the bot took approximately 10% for my first buy to trade? PS, do you have a question and answer for newbies, dummies like me?
Yeah, for the second one, this is for everyone. But yeah, like we don't think any of those surrounding this whole business are anything close to dummies, of course, because that's not what dummies do. But yeah, for the first one, the first one, it took 10% of every, for every balance. So yeah, it should have taken 10% of yours. I think the second was 15% or something. But yeah, so it's correct. That's your question. Is it correct? Yeah.
Yeah, I think Q&A for newbies, dummies, that's what the bot is designed to do for people that don't know how to trade or don't have any time to trade or don't want to be bothered to trade. The bot does it for you. So the only thing you do is put USDT in your balance and the bot does it for you. And that's the big advantage of an automatic trading bot. So no need to be an expert in trading. That's why we have the bot and we have the traders in the background.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a question from Faye. Can you go through and explain the trades and show one that has been finished?
Okay, maybe I'll need to maybe get to one account that I'm connecting to the bot, and we can see. And I can share my screen.
Do you want to share your screen?
Yeah, I'll just get the account open and I'll share my screen.
I think I have to make you the host then, right? Or you can make host.
Let's give it a try 1 second.
Can you share your screen or?
I didn't try yet. Let's give me one more second.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, I think you need to make me a host.
Okay. You're a host now.
Perfect. Okay, so the only trades that we made so far were in BTC, and you can see here in the bot history. So yesterday was the 27th. It's bought at the price of 1,242. It sold at 103,310. Okay, and then it's bought at 300 and sold around 800, 10,800, and then it's bought around 10,800 and it's sold around 11,000, and then today it's bought at this 10,800 and now we're at 10,975. So this trade is also at a profit. So yeah, I wish I had something else to show, but this is as simple as it can get. You just see your history in this tab here. As long as you're connected, your account is gonna follow the bot. So yeah, I'll stop my sharing now. I'll get back to it.
Okay, thanks, Nabil. Yeah, very good results there. If you want to do that yourself, you have to stick to the screen all the time. And I think with the bot doing this, that's a very big advantage. And yeah, automatically trading, how can you get easier profits than that, right?
Yeah, and this bot is basically leveraging like years and years of a lot of testing and a lot of experience that basically it's pretty difficult to get that kind of knowledge and that kind of skills from being a book smart. Although like reading and learning a lot was actually the beginning of everything, but at the end, having that experience is what gives you those tips, those little techniques that make the difference in your trading. And this bot is actually leveraging that and leveraging that special recipe that our friend has been developing for the last several years. So yeah. So basically, you don't need to do any effort, and you're going to be leveraging some good stuff.
And while you're speaking, maybe this will be a question from somebody, but we are introducing margin trading in the future, in the near future. Is the bot going to be doing some margin trading as well?
No. Okay, so if you mean the bot, is it going to be longing and shorting? Right now, the bot is going to be only longing, so either we're long or we're out. It's very like it's enough. Being long is like big money is made on the long side generally on the long run. But yeah, just being long by itself will allow us to get those percentages. If at some point we feel that we need to be a lot more exposed to the short side because of the market environment, we might add margin to the bot. But margin right now is going to be open to users to be used, and with these balances that we're going to do, so you can use your account and let the bot work on the side. And yeah, you can use margin trading there. So basically you don't need to keep as much on the exchange, and you can long and short and profit from the moves to the downside. But yeah, for now, no, the bot is going to just remain like this, playing the long side. Yeah, and in the future we're going to introduce more bots, so maybe these bots will do margin trading as well. So that's one for the future. Okay, I have one question from Martin McDonald. Is the other 90% never used? So is account only ever risking 10% at any one time? No, I think it would go around maybe 60 to even 80%. Sometimes it depends, but yeah, that's just because it's entering in Bitcoin. So if it has more funds to use to enter other assets, so no, it's gonna fluctuate, but probably between, yeah, it might go up until 60% of the real value or something at any particular moment. Yeah, because we're not, or the bot is not only trading Bitcoin, but also other coins. If it sees another opportunity, for example, Bitcoin right now is booming or pumping, and Ethereum is a big opportunity as well. It might take 10% of the capital and go for a long in Ethereum as well. So that's already 20%.
and yeah, and it might take more percent as well. So
yeah, but the risk is pretty limited. So the bot
yeah.
is made in a way that it's not gonna just go. It has some kind of limits around 50, 60, 70 maximum, depending on the market environments, because at some point you can be a little bit over leveraged. But yeah, generally it's not, because like at the end you don't want to risk too much in each trade. That's the basic element of it. The market is gonna stay solvent forever, so you don't want to, you want to stay solvent with it. That's why risk management is a very, like, it's the integral part of everything. You can be good at predicting stuff and thinking and finding those trends and knowing that this is going to the right direction, but if you're not combining that with the right risk management, you might really blow the accounts in one day. So that's something very important in this bot. We're making sure the risk is pretty managed in the right way.
Okay, thanks, Nabil. Manos is having a question. Are some of the profits from selling the bot or other ImpulsX products used to buy back IPX token, so to give some volume to the coin? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Not the profits from the bot, but selling the bot, yes. From the ImpulsX trading system, we use a certain percentage to buy back the coins, or the tokens in this case, IPX tokens. So I think, yeah, and I predict that IPX will go up in the next few weeks, because yeah, we're going to use some of the profits to buy back the IPX token. That's what we said from the beginning, and that's what we'll do. So yeah, you're going to see some movement in the IPX region, I think. Okay, Jan is having a question. Will the bot only have one trade open at any given time? If yes, why?
So no.
It can also do.
Do we answer
trades.
why not? Yeah, because yeah, so there are gonna be other trades, and yeah, like generally you're gonna find like 3 or 4 at the same time. But at this point, it's just trading one market. So let's see where it goes. But yeah.
Okay. Manos, bot is set and forget. Yes, that's it. It's yeah, one-time setup, and then it's yeah, just watching the bot do its magic. That's basically it. Oriana is having a question. If a lot of people buy the bot and bring a lot of money into the system, will it influence the trading, as it is a bit different to trade on a very large sum than on a much smaller one?
Exactly. Our strategies, since we're using them in our funds, so they're basically made in order to be compatible with large sums. So yeah, the bot is not gonna feel it because it's practically made in a way that's designed to have a lot of funds. So yeah, so like we always take volume into account. We always make sure that we have enough liquidity to get in, even though the bot we just started and maybe the fund is not as big as it's gonna get, but it's made. The strategies are taking that into consideration.
Yeah, but is it so that if, for example, if we have in the future we have thousands and thousands of bot users, will that influence the trading? Or
because, I mean, that's why we combined basically in Eureka X. We have that liquidity pool basically, so we can take the liquidity from all the accounts, all the exchanges that are connected to Eureka X. So we'll probably never find that problem unless we're talking about billions, and at that point, I think we're gonna just stop positions way earlier than that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a very good point you make there. That of course in Eureka X the bot can trade on Binance, on OKX, and on HitBTC, and probably on more exchanges in the future. So yes. it extends the liquidity pool by threefold. So yeah, I don't think in the near future we're going to have a problem with too many people buying the bot.
Yeah.
Martin McDonald, he asks, how many people have bought the bot? Let me check just for a minute. I have it here somewhere. Right now we're at about 40 people. So just getting started. I think in a week will be much more if they see the profits being made, if they see the potential of the matrix as well, because the MLM system
Yes.
combined with the passive earning system, in my opinion, is a very good system. Not because I invented it, not invented it, but I came up with it. But I think it's a very it can be very lucrative, and
Objectively,
I think
really.
yeah,
Even though we're biased, this is objective.
yeah. And what most people also don't realize, and what I today somebody told me, if you have somebody in your team that's buying the bot and doesn't have a Eureka X account yet, give them your referral link, and they sign up with you, and you also make money on the trading fees of those people. So it's another income stream that you can build next to the bot income and to the network commissions. So yeah, that's also another nice thing to add.
Yeah.
Okay. Mano says good news for IPX tokens. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, you're welcome. Do we have any more questions? Not right now. I see. Nabil, do you have anything to add from your side?
There were many questions. I'm just trying to remember one of them. If we missed something, like we talked about this bot wallet that we're gonna integrate, and yeah, from the users, and yeah, it's just as simple as this. You get plugged into the bot and you let it do its work. So yeah, I can't remember of any other question right now. So
I have an addition. We are negotiating with an advertising company, and they're gonna probably build a splash page and a funnel for us, which will be able for people to participate in. It's a monthly fee as well, and which we pay to the advertising company. We will add your link to the page, and it will be around $15 a month, and you can be added there, and you will be advertised. Your link will be advertised, so people that click on your link will come in your team. If they buy the bot, you will earn commissions as well. So I think for a lot of people that don't do any advertising themselves, or don't know how to, or don't have the means to do it, yeah, whatever your reason is, I think it's a very good addition. So we are setting this up, and yeah, you will hear from us very soon. So yeah, you can participate in that and grow your team without any huge efforts, because that's being done by the promotion team. Okay, so in the meantime, we have some more questions. Good news for IPX token. Thanks, Mark. Does someone need to buy the bot in order to see his commission from the matrix? No, you don't need to buy the bot. If you enter the matrix, or you enter the matrix, that's a nice thing to
blue red pill.
Blue red pill. No, if you sign up for the ImpulsX trading system, you will be entered in the matrix by itself. And then you can see the commissions. So if you have people in your team buying the bot or the training session, you will earn $3 or 7.5% of every sale in your team. So it can be from the people that you signed up for yourself with your own referral link, or from a spillover that comes from your uplines. So you might not even have to refer anybody, and you have already people in your team buying the bot, which you will earn commissions on. So I think that's yeah, that's a nice way to earn some extra money. And while we're at it, Nabil, can you tell us something about the training sessions that you will do?
Yeah, so this is gonna be like a full course. The first videos until the end, they're gonna be like completely going from A to Z on how to exploit price action. And of course, I'm gonna deviate to the things that I use in parallel with price action, other indicators such as yeah, like the order book and the open interest and the things that surround basically the trading. And it's gonna it's gonna stay there as a library, and every week a few videos are going to be put on specific strategies or specific setups or things like that every month. So this is gonna work as a library, and you can just go to it and go back to it and refer to it. It's gonna be full of value. I mean, I'm trying to present those things the best possible way. I didn't put the first videos because I found it much easier to talk about the things that I'm using day to day compared to going from the start and go through everything. So I didn't put the first videos because I want things to be consecutively, but I'm going to do that probably next few days. I mean, this month has been a bit, it's passed really fast. I'm going to also have the mentoring. And in the mentoring, we're gonna have a weekly webinar, private webinar with the mentoring group members, and we're gonna have like a direct Q&A, question and answer, specific things. We can talk about specific things. I'm gonna be talking about what we did in the last week in our fund, and the strategies that we used in this specific week, or everything that goes around what we've been doing in that week. And then we can open Q&A, and basically I can answer and give directly to every single member, basically as a one-to-one basis. It's going to be classes of 30 max. So once it's 30, I'm gonna do 2 or 3, or I'm gonna go as much as how many are joining the mentoring group. And that's basically it. And we're gonna have a group chat in the mentoring group where we can be having questions and answers directly in that group. So that's basically it. These are the 2 things that are going to be in ImpulsX besides the bots.
Great. Thanks for the addition, Nabil. I see a question from Oriana. 50 USD monthly. It's 15 USD monthly for advertising. 50 is a bit much. Yeah, I agree. So it's 15. Martin has a question. If I missed a month's payment of the $39.99, would I lose my position in the matrix and have to start again? No, the $39.99 is for the bot. So if you miss that payment, the bot will not function anymore in your account. That's it. If you miss the $9.99 payment for the subscription, you have 14 days to still make that payment. It's a grace period. And after those 14 days, you will lose your position. So the person under you in the matrix moves up. So then you lose your position, yes. But we will send out alerts to anybody who is close to the end of the period. And of course, you get you get the 14 days to make the payment and to secure your place in the matrix. Okay, so in the meantime, we have more questions. Very good. And Martin has a question. I will have funds for the bot soon as I make some money from investing into Eureka and IPX and CBT. Nabil, are we on target to hit the 25 cents per coin in the time frame that was given?
Yes, I believe so, and I'm pretty confident about it day after day. We're going to be doing the burn-in. We're going to be doing it every 3 months, every quarter. That way it's going to be much easier to follow, and it can work as a sort of PE ratio of how PE ratio works, so people can see how much was burned, and they can estimate the standing basically of us, and then they can keep their faith in the coin. On that front, the coin is not really made. It's not going to only be our buyback and burn is going to always keep that keep it in a very good position and keeping it going up. But we believe that organic demand is going to come because we have a lot of projects that are being developed right now on top of Eureka, and we also have one project that we endorsed and started working on it specifically, which we're really excited about. Which basically it's going to be, I don't want to give too much yet, but it's going to be a platform. The profits from that platform are going to be basically in ERK, and they're going to be burned all the time. So the more the platform is used, the more ERK is winning from that, because there is a buyback and burn that's happening. There is a burning that's happening just from that platform by itself, and we think we're going to have many of these. And the thing here, our philosophy is creating that good technology, like Ethereum and all that. Probably we really believe that we have a better technology just in the short term, but we really have a better technology than Ethereum. We have it's much more scalable. Our ERK is very scalable because there isn't really that problem of block size, and you can really go to the technicals and understand more why ERK is a better technology. And it's really difficult to say, but it's a better technology, but that doesn't mean it's a better. Of course, Ethereum has that first mover advantage, and a lot of things go with it, and the whole network and all that. But in terms of technology, we're really proud of ERK. So this is our philosophy, having the good technology, but also having the economic code beside it. So we're not really just wanted to let it organically grow in terms of price and all that. We want to give that little push for the price, and we're giving it through the buyback and burn, which is going to happen every quarter. The buy-in might happen throughout the whole 3 months, but then the burn-in is going to happen once every three months, so that things can be clear, like how many amounts are going to the burning address, but also 10% of the fees are being burned continuously. And these kind of applications, this first one I'm really excited about. I mean, the more it's used, the more it's going to be burning ERK. So basically the infrastructure on top of ERK will push ERK a lot further. And yeah, I expect 25 cents to be very soon. I don't see any reason for it not to happen, looking at the demand profile perspective. And yeah, I'm really excited to see that in reality in the next months. Hopefully yeah.
Thanks, Nabil. Teluzi is asking, hopefully this matrix will do better than the MPT's 99 euros matrix. I don't know about that. I was not involved in MPT, so I have no clue. Will the 999?
There was no matrix. But...
Oh, no matrix. Okay.
Yeah.
Will the 999 and 39.99 automatically be deducted from my account? No, it will not. You will have the option to pay with your internal balance or with Bitcoin. So that's your choice. Maybe we'll do that automatically in the future, but not really sure about that one. We'll see how everything develops. But you have the choice to pay with your internal balance or with Bitcoin. Martin asks, what was the time frame given? I don't know about. Oh, for the 25 cents, he means.
Yeah, like 9 months, something like that. You give it enough months. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Jan
gonna go through 25 cents. It's not gonna. It's gonna go through it, so it's gonna be just a stepping stone, and then above 25 cents.
Yeah, it's not gonna be one day 1 cent and the other day 25. That's not how it works.
Yeah, it's gonna 25. It's gonna be moving up, and it's gonna be above 25 cents over the next months. I mean, we're sure about that. Okay.
Nice. Just a comment. One thing that hasn't yet been emphasized is compounding. Yeah, of course. That's a really good one, Jan. People may not realize how fast an account can grow. Not just 10% per month, but much more if you take into account that the position size will likely grow continuously. Thanks, guys. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, if you keep your funds in your account, then it may be a small money right now, but if you compound it every month with 10%, you do the calculations what it will be in a few months' time. It will be much more. So yeah, it's a very good comment. Thank you, Jan. Oriana, if you're going to do the burning it once a quarter, it will influence the price on that given day quite a lot, or?
The burning is not going to happen, like the buy-in is not going to happen once every quarter. The buy-in is going to happen throughout the quarter, and then the burning, taking all the amount that was bought and then burning it, is going to happen one day. Like it's going to be basically reported as a number one day. So the reaction of the market on that number, yeah, it would make sense to have a reaction on that number, just like it makes sense when the market reacts on numbers that come from any kind of place when. So yeah. But it's not going to be the buy-in, so it's not going to be pushing the price by buying it that specific day. It's going to be burning, so taking that amount that was already bought and burning it. And that way, you wouldn't that wouldn't be clear where the buy-in, when the buy-in is happening. It's happening throughout the quarter, so it's not going to be which time it's happened. The burning is going to just take whatever was bought in the next in those 3 months, and then it's going to be burned.
Okay. Martin, do you think more people would use and promote Chatterbox if there was a use case for a CBT? I don't know about that. Maybe you know it, Nabil?
No. I mean, use case. It's always good to have a use case for any kind of token or coin. So yeah, maybe we will work something out for use cases. But yeah, right now it follows the profitability of the platform. So as this is a good question, because this is exactly what we're talking about ERK. Like ERK has that backing from Polaris Universal, but it's also we're building it in a way that's going to have that use case and that organic demand. And yes, if CBT we can if it's used other things, probably it's going to bring more demand. So yeah, we might think about it. If you have some ideas, some suggestions, I mean, we're really open to all that, because we can brainstorm a lot. Like there is a limit on how much one can brainstorm. So yeah.
Yeah. With a team, you can always come up with more
Exactly.
options. Yeah. I agree to that. Oriana has a question. Do you think it will be possible to pay the fees with your own coin and tokens that will give them much more needed use?
She's talking about Eureka X fees.
No, I think the bot and the subscription.
Yeah, like putting it as a payment method for all probably everything that's surrounding us is probably the natural step. But yeah, like the more liquidity it has, the better. So even though it can work right now as a payment method, like we still think if it gets better liquidity, it's going to be much better for the users to use it as. So yeah, it's a natural step. We're going to do that eventually, but we didn't do it right away. Still, we're going to do that for IPX as well. And like when there's enough liquidity, it should be used as another payment method for sure.
Of course, yeah, and that will drive the price up as well, because people would want to buy the coins and tokens. Okay, yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, Martin has a question. If you took IPX as payment, then got more value to it, surely you would make more money than taking BTC.
I think it would work the same. Using it as a payment method would be whatever the payment method is at the end. It's whatever the price of the product is. So it's not going to change anything, I think, if I understood what he said correctly.
Yeah, but I think what he means, okay, if we're going to take IPX as a payment method, we are going to pay out the commissions in BTC. So we're going to have to exchange all these IPXs for BTC. I think that will push the price down, actually, right now, because there's not a lot of liquidity. That's why Nabil said, if we have more liquidity in the future, then we can use this. But yeah, I hope you realize that, we have to sell those IPX2 to pay out the commissions in BTC. So yeah, that will be a bit counterproductive at this time.
Yeah.
Okay. Why not pay out in commissions what people pay with? Yeah, okay, but yeah, administrative administratively wise, that will be a little bit of a hassle, I think. What do you think about that, Nabil?
Like if there is a like a good reason to do it, of course we would do it, but I'm not seeing that wouldn't really be a big difference, and it's gonna be just okay. Well, I think so let me just understand. Maybe I didn't understand correct. They're taking why not pay out commissions? What people favor? Yeah, I mean, what's the point? Like if we do it, how would that make things better? That's my question. But yeah, if you know what he means.
No, I understand what he means. For example, you are in my team, and you pay the bots with IPX, and then I get the commission. I get an IPX, so I get all these
Yeah,
wallets.
but he's explaining now why. He said to help the price of IPX grow. So yeah, that would help the price of IPX. Okay, let's see. Because we're using IPX to in and out. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, using IPX as a payment method would be very good for IPX. But as we said, because in order to buy and sell and the liquidity is not there enough, it's gonna create a big price fluctuations, and it's better to have that liquidity first and then use it as the foundation of using something as a payment method. So
yes,
yeah,
I agree.
but yeah, I agree with you, Martin. It's gonna grow the price. It's gonna help the price. The more utility, the better. Teluzi.
Teluzi says, thanks, gents, for your time. Thank you for your time as well. Till next time, Mark, get well soon. Thank you very much. I will be soon. Will be well soon. No problem. No problem. Martin, okay, thanks for the honest answers. Always, we always are honest about everything. So I think that that will go the longest way. So if we don't have any questions anymore,
Manos, thank you.
Manos says great Q&A. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, Nabil.
Thank you,
for all the answers and the insights that you gave us. And everybody, yeah, have a very good day. Hope to see you on the next Q&A or next video that we do. Just keep an eye on the group, because in the Telegram group there will be posted all the important news features. And yeah, hope to see you around. Thank you.
Take care, guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.